past Clearwater Wharf, you'll find the town of Old Splickendorf, where the lanterns swing and the creek runs black, and you don't ask why some folk don't come back. There's a preacher drunk by the general store, a ferryman sleeping on the tavern floor, and the sheriff swears by a crooked star, stay far away from where the tree lines are. Hey, down in Old Splickendorf, where the river mud sticks to your soul and boots. Hey, down in Old Splickendorf, where the truth gets buried neath the willow roots. About the fog at night, say they've seen shapes by the pale moonlight, and old Miss Eloin by the butcher's stand keeps a silver bell tucked in her hand. There's a boy named Dwallin with a lazy eye, claims he watched something walk on by, and the graveyard gate got chained last spring after folks heard something start to sing. Hey, down in Old Splickendorf, where the church bell rings but nobody prays. Where the crows fly south for 14 days.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Midwest Dungeon Delvers. We are continuing our campaign, War of Attrition, led by the phenomenal DM Corn Steven. Go ahead, my friend, take it away.
All right. Well, we have just got ourselves a new companion for the group, and also they were able to consolidate all of their gains, as well as tell the village that they're about their trial inside the coming of age ceremony. And so now we are going to see what happens in this next little bit.
Do you guys want to stop by where the sound of that explosion hit?
Oh my god.
I really feel like if we do that, we're going to be dragged into a whole nother thing, and we have all sorts of stuff right now. So, yes, like tomorrow or the day after, but no, probably not today.
You know, while we have the cart out, that's all I was asking about.
I don't know. You guys willing to help us again for a fee and partial portion as necessary?
I mean,
you know, just in case it is that star medal or whatever.
Yeah, let's go see what that is.
I swear to God, if we get dragged into another thing today, Tink will probably lose his mind.
Dwallin goes, well, just so you're aware, it is afternoon, so we might have to camp out overnight.
Well, okay.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
Let's just go home for the night then. We're all tired and almost died today. Let's go home.
Almost died several times today, so yeah.
All right, you guys head back. It is a mostly quiet journey back. You've got H.O. with you, Dwallin and Eloin are just also in shock by, one, the amount of money that you gave them, and two, their cut of the resources gathered.
Yeah, Eloin got Drake-eyed.
Yep.
Powers, would you stop that infernal noise for even so much as one miserably minor year?
I was just making it a little more enjoyable on our trip home. I'm sorry it's not to your taste.
Making it more enjoyable when you get home and can escape from your infernal racket? Sure, maybe, but other than that, no.
Unless you value the silence you have at home, how can you know it's there?
Actually, I don't get silence at home, which is why I would like to enjoy it when I'm not home.
It's not my fault.
If I could find a way to blame it on you, rest assured I would.
All right, you guys make it home, offloading a bunch of gear and everything. Offloading everything.
I assume most of the material's just going straight into Tink's workshop.
Yeah, I'll have my fam look at them too.
Yeah, we need a place to store it until me and my family are ready to go back to Clearwater.
Look on the bright side, you might never get the chance to go back to Clearwater, so...
No, we're gonna be able to head back.
Apocalypse changes things, so, we'll see.
I mean, who knows? Maybe HO and I can brainstorm some new ideas.
Well, that sounds like it would be a lovely idea.
Well,
Sorry,
Yes,
I'm
this
doing
is-
some quick maths.
guess this is my stop here.
Thank God.
Yeah, get the heck out of my shop.
Well, Tink, have a good
Just
evening.
kidding.
Try not to worry about existential threats tonight. Just sleep well.
And hey, Tink, don't come up with any brainstorming ideas just yet. I want to inspire you with a couple of ideas before you take off. All right.
Me? Oh, gotta do more math. Hold on. Let's see. Calculator.
Thunder is dragging his feet going home because he knows his worry word of a mother is waiting for him, and this is going to be very unpleasant.
Oh yeah.
So, Tink, nice sunny day today?
You know what? Sure. I
Was nice going hunting with you?
We could have left. And none of this would be happening. The test would still be going and nothing would be different.
Tink, I understand your stress and the situation. It's rough. It really is, especially on us. We're young kids to find out that the survival of our families is on us is difficult, but you must remember that this disaster was always going to happen. It became our disaster because we were the ones who were capable of rising to the occasion. And it'll be our opportunity to keep our families safe. Instead of waiting 4 or 5 or 6 years, a younger sibling of yours or mine, or somebody entirely different. It's not a great situation, but it always was going to be bad. At least this way we have a chance of making it good.
Oh, God. I have so much work to do.
If there is a solution to the problem that can be built, you will be able to build it. Of that, I have complete confidence. But rest assured, also, Powers and I will be there to help you as you need help. Reach out if there's anything we can do. I'm not the most clever, but I have some skill with wood and more than enough cunning to try and help out as best I can.
I appreciate it.
I better be getting home. I'm going to be roughly interrogated by my mother, which is going to be the most stressful part of today, I guarantee it. But sleep well, and, think about armor. We could all use some armor, for God's sake. Or healing devices, either or. Sleep well, Tink.
Yeah. You too. I look at HO and I'm like, I have a couple of ideas.
What are those ideas?
And I show him my notes, and I show him a bag that can basically I show him a concept of a bag of holding.
He looks at it and goes, yes, that is doable.
Good. Maybe now we won't have to make trips back home so frequently.
Maybe, but you are lacking several of the key components. But you also have several of them as well.
That's a start.
Do you have any further questions?
No, I'm gonna just get some sleep.
That is probably good for you. Don't forget to let your father know that I'm in the workshop.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So I'll go back to the house. Dad, we have a new assistant in the shop.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we found a construct in the cave, and it appears to be something that likes to craft. So we brought him to the house. He's in the workshop. His name's HO.
Oh. Okay, that's peculiar, but today has been a day of revelations.
I have so many more questions than answers now. So yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm gonna go pass out in bed now.
You get some rest, son. As you go crawl into bed, we'll move over to Thunder.
Standing outside my house, like rocking and tapping my feet and just shuffling back and forth, and then finally open the door. I'm home.
You're greeted by a quite pleasant smell as there's a large amount of roasted boar meat.
Smells good. Roast boar for dinner, huh?
Yep. Your mom looks at you and goes, "You know, I'm terrified of everything you've been through, but at the same time, you brought in so much food for us. It's a great boon. But don't put yourself in danger again."
Rest assured, I will stay as far away from it as I can. Until I can get my boat, anyway.
She looks at you with the "I'm about to slap you upside your head."
Mother, we've talked about this.
Yes, no more boats for you.
That was not the conclusion of our conversation.
You can get your father a boat. But
Well,
you
yeah,
being on
that's
the boat.
first. How much does a boat cost, anyway?
That is a great question. Give me a moment and I will look that up for you. But she goes, yes, you repaying your father for the destruction of his boat was agreed upon. You going out on the boat was not.
In due time, I'm going to go sailing.
You're going to break your mother's heart. You're going to put me into an early grave. You don't love me.
Mother,
If you loved me, you wouldn't go on a boat.
oh, Mother. Let me put it this way. If what I've heard is correct, before too long, the sea is going to be safer than land, so...
What kind of boat would you say that your father had?
It'd just be a standard fishing boat.
I would probably say... Hold on. Let me double check and see what... I'm not exactly sure what a keel boat is, so let me double check what that is.
Keel boat is a boat with a keel.
That
So you
means
got
absolutely
basically
nothing.
So you got basically three different ways you can build a boat. You've got the raft style, where you have the planks lying side by side and use rope or pegs to bind them together. You've got what's known as a spine boat or an outer bound boat, where basically the outer frame of the boat is actually going to shape it. Canoes are an excellent example. Then you've got a keel boat, where you will have a single spine that runs the entire length of the ship that'll have boards laid side by side outward to establish the frame of the boat. Most of your larger trading vessels or fishing boats are going to be keel boats. It would be normal to expect this to be a smaller keel boat.
Okay. I would say probably about 350 gold.
Sounds about right. It was actually the Vikings in Europe that transitioned from primarily barge style / outer frame boats to keel boats, which is why they were so successful in their exploratory missions.
Well, the more you know. But yeah, your mom's very happy with the food that you have procured, and everybody has eaten a very large fill of food.
Well, don't worry about it, Mom. I've gained more gold than I've ever seen in my life today, and I don't even have a 25th the total gold necessary to buy a boat. So plans for the future and all that.
Yes, buy your father a fishing boat again, and then do land-based things.
Right? Hunt monsters. Go dungeon diving. That sounds like a good idea.
Farming sounds great for my son.
Yes.
He'll be a
I'll come
wonderful
home with
farmer.
dirt between my claws every night, covered in dirt, smelling of dirt, and growing vegetables, which...
And safe.
No, not really. No. But wolves, bandits, snakes, starvation.
Farmers don't starve. Well, if they do, they're bad
Successful.
farmers.
Successful farmers don't starve, but that's a rather large assumption you're making, Mother.
Well, that's why you also moonlight as a hunter. Or you
Right.
find yourself a good hunting wife.
Out in the forests with wild animals and monsters and possible accidents and not enough food to last the winter.
Trapper.
Trapper, right? trapping accidents, long trips, uncertain success rates.
You're right. You're right. Absolutely, you're right. You know what? I think Palrus has a good job where he's pretty safe.
Right. You want me to be the talky guy of the town, the one that everybody looks at as the messenger that should be shot when things go wrong, and who has to stand outside in all sorts of weather and get diseases. And, of course, as a tabaxi, I will be harassed by everybody in the village. So
You won't be harassed by people in the village. You'll have a nice
I'm al-
government job, and nobody will harangue you.
I'm already harassed by everybody in the village, and have you seen
That's
how much
because
I
we're poor.
harass? Well, yes, but there's no statement that I would be less poor as a town crier.
Well,
Also, I
Palrus
would have
isn't
to
as
kill.
poor as us.
Yes, but Powers' family also dabbles in woodworking.
Well, you could always do that too.
Right. Out of curiosity, isn't that the job where 80% of the people are missing at least one finger due to workplace accidents?
Well, you have natural carving tools.
Very true, yes. Splinters. Infected splinters. Now, let's see, is it 92 or 93?
Your mom
fatal
gets up
diseases?
and begins walking around the side of the table to you.
I'm just saying.
And she puts her hands on your shoulders before bopping both of your ears.
Look, if you don't want to hear the truth, don't talk to me about it.
She pulls up her middle finger and like puts it underneath her thumb, and she's like, "Keep it up, keep it up." Trying to give your mother ulcers.
Great boar's meat.
Thank you. As you eat, you're enjoying your meal. Your siblings have already eaten and are already in bed at this point.
I really don't know why I feel so victorious that I can make any job sound dangerous. That's not really a win.
It's really not.
Anyway, I enjoy my boar's meat. Go upstairs, take like an hour and a half to thoroughly clean myself, and then go to bed. Oh, before I go to bed, I search my brother's possessions for my cap.
As you go into your brother's room, you see him wearing the hat while he's sleeping.
Sleight of hand check.
Go ahead.
It is my hat.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Ooh, good thing I've got proficiency in that. 12.
Yeah, you're able to pull the hat off without waking him up.
My hat.
But yeah, okay, so you go lay down. Palrus, you go in and see your
Yeah.
parents at the feasting hall.
So they're both still up by the time I get back to where we're staying.
Yeah.
Okay. I just kind of sheepishly like come in. Did I do good today?
With all the food you brought in and everything like that, your mom looks at you and goes, "You did a really good job, son." And your dad goes, "Yeah, we're quite proud of you to go into a combat run."
I look
And
up
be
at my dad and I say, "That's not what I mean. Did I do good today?"
Yes, you did good, son.
Okay. Thank you. And I go up and I hug him.
He gives you like the one arm like around your shoulders, and the other one like pats you on like the head. I'm proud of you. Just Be careful. You can't do it too much.
I don't think they suspect our family anymore.
Even if they don't, we can't risk it. You have to be very cautious about what you're doing.
Do you think that we could talk more about the stuff Grandpa was trying to bring up?
We can, just not here.
Okay. And I sit down to enjoy a meal with them before going to bed.
Okay. Yeah. It's just essentially it's not the best. It's a very rough, it's mostly for whenever the parents are doing this, they usually spend the night or whatever, and it's like a rough sleep situation for a day. This is day 2 of a rough sleep situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get your sleep. Everybody wakes up in the morning. Are you guys? What are you guys wanting to check out first?
Were there any differentiators between the 3 stars that fell?
You couldn't tell a difference. They were flamey things falling to the ground.
Then basically after getting free of my mom, I'm just gonna go to Tink's workshop and wait for somebody else to make a decision.
Alright, so you go over to Tink's workshop. As you go in, H.O. says, "Welcome, Thunder."
H.O.?
Did you have a restful night?
Possible? You?
I had a very restful night.
Good. Think about?
Oh,
Tink,
I'm stumbling.
you wake up in the morning.
I'm stumbling into the workshop, just clanking into things. Just, I'm here. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Good morning, Tink!
Ah. Oh, I had the weirdest dreams. Okay.
What about?
Oh, what's the plan today?
I am utterly not the one who decides anything about any of that.
Well, are we going to get those? Find that thing that fell from the sky?
Good question.
Yeah.
I think it's at this point I knock on the door. I just poke my head into the workshop and I'm just like, so do you guys have any idea of what we're doing today?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, do you know if Elwyn and Dwalin are available to come help look at the star stuff from the sky?
Haven't heard anything.
I don't know. Are we compensating them?
I mean, we more than well can at this point.
Well,
think about the stuff that you could make, Tink, with magic iron and star metal at the same time.
I mean, that's assuming that what fell from the sky is star metal.
Well, what else could it be?
A lot. It could be a lot.
A dragon.
Dead corpses of horrifying monsters from beyond the skies.
Another
More
metal
dungeons.
spider.
Starborn horrors, eldritch abominations.
A fishing boat that got lobbed by a giant. I mean, the numbers are very numerous.
Okay, wait a second. H.O., what did you just say?
Oh, I said starborn horrors, eldritch abominations.
Okay, the
It could be a
first
large
one.
number of things.
No, can you tell me more about the first one? What?
No,
Starborn
actually,
horrors?
why doesn't he doesn't tell us?
No,
More.
I want to know more of that one. What? That there's something called Starborn Horror?
You know, why don't you just have a nice private conversation with HO about it so that we don't have to hear?
Oh, so you know how you have spiders, similar to like how I was constructed out of one.
Okay.
But take that on a larger scale. Several of your villages.
Huh.
Paris, why did you ask?
There's lots of things out there that are just absolutely terrifying.
Did I want
Please.
that knowledge? Yes, but no. And I'm like working on the song from yesterday with that.
Tink kind of squints and look at Ho, and he goes, "Are there living planets?"
Yes, there are living planets. There are
Just-
terrifying things in space.
He looks at the others. He goes, "Why are we even trying? What are we doing?"
If you think for a quarter of a second I'm going to give up, you can take a hike.
You have moons that devour other things.
Oh, good.
You have dragons that reside inside of suns.
Would you please stop asking questions that nobody wants answers to? Please? For me? It's nothing personal. It's just I really, really, really don't want these answers you're getting.
I didn't ask any more questions.
Well,
Starborn horrors, eldritch nightmares.
Well, speaking of nightmares, I'm going to have several now. Thank you.
wait till you get to interdimensional travel. That is, whew.
Let's not. Let's really not.
I mean, didn't he say that some of the dungeons were gonna whisk us to other places?
Yes, thank you for putting that wonderful thought in my head.
But it depends on what type of dungeon.
Do you... I mean, since you're here, H.O., can you tell which dungeon is which?
Well, I mean, you have the basic way that this experiment should work, and I will heavily emphasize the should part, is you'll have two main types of dungeons. One is an open dungeon where you don't have to pass through anything, it's just open to everything. The elements, everything around. Those generally will how best to describe it. They are what forms out of, and he looks over at Tink, like the bag you were designing. That would cause it, whenever like the magic of it were to stop working, would cause a dungeon break. In which case, the things inside of the bag would then make the dungeon out of whatever is inside of the bag. Then you have the naturally occurring ones, which are different, but in a way that it's more alive. the dungeon's a living thing at that point, versus the other one is more of a existence. Like the one inside of your trial area is a living dungeon, whereas the ones that you will encounter more often than not will just be existences.
Okay.
That doesn't sound menacing at all.
Which one?
Yes.
Now, you do have to be careful. If you do not, if you don't essentially clear out some of the creatures, the items, etc., out of these dungeons, they will either expand or the creatures will escape the dungeon into the wilderness.
Oh, dandy.
And we definitely don't want that.
No.
That's kind
if
of
you
the
will-
apocalypse that they're talking about, isn't it? Is if all those
Yes.
creatures got out, and I can't think of them ever hurting. I kind of like look back to where like my family's staying.
I mean, we need to figure out more about who these people are that are doing this whole experiment to begin with.
Oh,
They
they're
are.
just two gods.
Well, who is that guy? What was his name? Morthos?
Yes.
What's his deal?
He is similar to the one who created me, where he's kind of a speaker for his particular god.
So then, the guy who created you? What's his name?
He didn't give you his name.
But you, as his creation, don't
Yes.
you know his name?
I do.
I think that's the part where he's not going to tell us.
That is correct.
Wow.
Morthos is more free with his own information than with the information that his god gives out, whereas my creator was more giving of the information that his god would give out versus his own private information. He's a very private individual.
Well, it sounds like those are the two plot threads to start pulling on if we want to know anything that's going on.
Oh, well, plot threads are a bit deep. I mean, this is just, again, an experiment of sorts. If you guys are able to successfully repel the apocalypse, essentially, this will allow for a greater convergence of this occurrence across a wider like a wider area of the planet.
So wait a second. The more that we succeed at our job, the wider spread the problem becomes?
It's not a problem per se. It's more of a, if you guys provide a proof of concept, then other gods might also want to allow this to happen in their areas to see if their followers or their charges are capable of withstanding it.
Well, Tink, what do you think?
I think this is some kind of sick game.
I mean, we are talking about higher beings here, so yeah, that kind of tracks right there.
How dealing with gods.
Well, I mean, at least you know they exist and they have an interest in you.
Yeah. Well,
Small
but to
comfort.
what end?
Their own. What else?
Actually, no, this is to your end. Not. let me rephrase. Not your end.
No,
but more of a-
I think you said what you meant.
I think
But no,
HO, you let on more than you just wanted to. Thanks.
But no, it's more of a to see what you all do given a extreme situation, and for you all not being the stereotypical chosen ones or those of high station. You're just some regular run-of-the-mill individuals, and to see if the average people who the gods have worshipping them and have charge over are capable of great feats if given the right incentive and opportunities. It might make more heroes than the handful that we get every generation or several.
Would those be the same heroes that stories are written about?
Yes.
The ones who seem to cause more problems than they actually solve?
Yes, but they also solve a lot of problems as well.
That
It's a
other people
mixed bag.
caused previously?
Well, it is kind of how that plays out, isn't it? The unintended consequences of our actions. Like, for
Indeed.
example, the creation of myself might have an unintended consequence later on that we are all unaware of.
Why did you say it that way? HO, why did you say it that way?
Well, because, for example, what would have happened if at any point in time in any of your family's histories, if one or two decisions were slightly made in a different direction? How much would that have changed your life? It's the unintended consequences. Maybe me telling you this right now moves the arrow of where you guys were going to originally go by 1%, and that, over the short term, means nothing, but over the long term, could mean a lot.
You're enjoying this to some extent, aren't you?
I do take a small pleasure in this.
I kind of figured. Well, all the horrifying collection of information aside, what do we plan on doing today?
Well, if you guys would like me to give you a bit of good news.
Sure, go for it.
He then gestures towards the cart. Your two friends took their dude amounts, and then you are left with this, which, if you guys want to know, is 142 pounds of magic iron, 600 pounds of drake meat, 60 pounds of drake hide, and 12 drake scales.
Okay. Repeat.
142 pounds of magic iron,
142. And
600 pounds of drake meat, 60 pounds of hide, and 12 scales.
All right. Cool. Very nice.
Yes. And he goes, so you still have a very large amount of material available to you. So there's the good
Okay.
news.
I mean, I'm donating most of my section to Tink in exchange for, say, do you think you can make a light armor out of the drake skin?
I don't know yet. I haven't even tried to work with metal yet.
No, light armor. Just needs to be leather armor out of Drake's skin if possible.
I could try.
I tell you what, you know the best craftsman for this sort of thing, so you can keep any of the material that isn't necessary to make 2 daggers, a rapier, and a set of light armor for me. Or less as necessary based on the materials. Sound fair?
I mean, I'm not a leather worker or a smith, but I can
But
ask
you know the best
around.
ones?
Maybe. I might
Better
know
than
the
I try
only
doing it.
ones.
All right. So then, after that, are you guys going to look for the crafters, or are you guys going to look for Elowin and Dwalin?
I'm not. I am entirely not an agency in decision making. So
I mean, I think it would be.
I
I think we
think,
should try to find the crafters first.
yeah.
All right, so you guys head out. You guys go over to the fairly large, it's like a blacksmith area. It does have several smiths in it, but it's also like it smelts down the ores that you guys get from the mines. It basically makes all of the metal products. So it's like several smiths in one location.
Gotcha. Alright, well, I guess we start with the metal, the iron. We need to find somebody to work with the iron.
All right. You guys go in to the smithy.
And I approach the counter. Or I approach whoever's there, really, and I say, hey, we
You see Dwalin's mom.
you see Dwalin's mom. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, we're trying to figure out what to do with all this stuff that we found.
What stuff that you found?
Well, we come across some magical iron.
Oh yes, Dwalin brought some and said that you guys had found some.
Wondering if someone could work on that for us and maybe make some items. I think Thunder was needing some stuff.
I mean, we could do that. What are you wanting, and what are you like? How much are we working with, and how much are you wanting?
I'm looking for just 2 daggers and a rapier. I also need to speak to a leather worker about some leather armor, but that's all I need.
Well, we do metal. The leather worker would be where the tanner and leather workers are.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as 2 daggers and a rapier, you're looking at probably 5 to 7 pounds of metal. Raw metal. Because you got to smelt it down. It loses some from the imperfections.
Sure.
We've got a few pounds to spare.
Okay. Well, you give me... how are you wanting to pay for it?
Thunder?
Well, there are 2 different ways we could do that. The way I'd prefer is metal. I'd prefer to pay with some of the leftover metal. The other way is I might have the gold. I would at least be willing to take a look at the gold.
She goes, well, let's see. If you give us, we'll say 8 pounds for the items, and then 4 pounds for payment, or if you want to pay with gold, we will take. Let's see. Let me take a quick look and see what those items cost, because I cannot remember off the top of my head. Too many numbers. Apologies.
Actually, I can just look it up if you want. Just for regular dagger, regular rapier, or like we're talking +1 or what?
Regular.
Give me half a second. One regular rapier is 25 gold pieces. One regular dagger is 2. So we'd be looking at 30, basically.
Alright, so she says 60 gold.
$60 gold, or how much in metal?
4 pounds of metal.
Metal.
Alright. You hand over the metal. It'll take a little while for it to get done, so.
Yeah.
Anybody else have anything they need made?
Out of curiosity, you wouldn't be able to make a very powerful crossbow, would you?
Crossbow? No.
No. All right. Thought I'd ask. Not necessarily in the market for it, but doesn't hurt to see what's available.
A bower might be able to. You might actually have to go look for like a somebody who works in like complex goods, like a proper workshop.
Understood.
Does anybody else have anything they need made with your gotten gains?
My next stop would be a leatherworking shop.
Okay. What about?
I don't have anything.
Okay. Palris, you have anything that you need made?
Well, I'd like to get my family's suit jacket mended.
Well, that would be a tailor.
And then, if I could maybe replace the rapier that I use with one made of the magic iron that we got, that would be kind of cool.
Well, you can either give me 50 gold and the metal, or you can give me, let's see, probably 4 pounds of metal for the rapier. So 6 pounds of metal altogether?
You guys okay with me giving 60 pounds of metal?
6.
6 pounds? Not 60. My bad.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I mean, as of yet, we've used, that'll be, let's see, I used 4 and 8, right? So 12 pounds total?
Yep.
And you're using 6, so that's 18 pounds out of the 200 and some pounds of metal we had?
140 something.
142.
140. Yeah, I think we're okay.
I give him the 6 pounds.
Okay. It'll take a couple days
That's okay.
for it to be made.
And then I would like to stop by the tailor while they are at the
Leatherworker.
Yes.
So out of curiosity for you, Tink, do you want to stay with light armor, or are you going to go for more like a studded leather, a bit more protection?
I mean, studded leather's kind of my go-to.
I'm just saying, Drake leather plus magical iron studs, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be cool.
But look on the bright side, right? You're going to get to make stuff like nobody has ever seen before. Guaranteed.
as you guys walk out of the smithy and start to split off, you guys give me a perception check.
Perception. Using the metal dice.
I always use the good dice.
Ooh.
That is a
16.
16, 19, and
16 for me as well. I rolled a 13 plus 3.
all right, you all
exactly what I rolled.
You all walk out of the smithy and notice a massive shadow moving across the town towards you guys.
I look up instantly. What do
As
I
you
see?
look up, I assume everybody looks up.
Yeah.
As you guys look up, you notice in the sky, indeterminate distance, a large winged creature.
Does it have claws?
Unable to tell. It is far in the sky.
But it probably has claws.
Well, most things that fly have claws.
Ah.
Claws or talons.
Do the chickens have large talons?
No, but they do have large spurs.
Oh no.
I don't watch basketball.
Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, you guys just notice this large winged creature fly overhead towards the mountains.
I am very scared.
Like in the direction maybe of a certain nest?
No, not really. Just like to the mountains.
Okay. Huh. Well, need a mighty big pillow for those feathers.
Great.
Moving on.
Those eldritch horrors he was talking about?
Starborn
No.
horrors.
I don't think that counts as a starborn horror.
It's terrestrial.
Yeah.
Horror, maybe.
Starborn? No.
Potentially. Now, they have been around for a while.
Mm.
But yeah, you guys split up. Go to the tailor, go to the leather worker. We'll go with the tailor first.
Alright. I go in and I just kind of. Hello, is anyone there?
You see a nice lady look at you and go, yes, what can we do for you, son?
I need help kind of fixing these, and then I step more into the light and I just gesture to the giant holes that are in my suit.
Oh. Well, we can fix those. It won't take too long, but
Okay.
it will be... what material would you say these, like, what material is it made out of?
I would say like leather. It's like
Okay.
mostly leather stuff.
Okay. Yeah, they're like, we can patch it up. It won't look as good, but we can still patch it up.
Okay.
That'll take half a day or so.
I don't really have other clothes to wear.
Would you like to buy a set of clothes?
Yeah, I guess.
Nah, you don't need them.
Okay, are you gonna buy just basic clothes, or are you gonna spend extra for like some fine clothes?
So I just looked in my diplomat's pack. I do have a set of fine clothes.
Okay.
So, I go, yeah, and then I look in my pouch and I see that I have clothes, and I go, no.
Oh, are you not looking for clothes now?
I would like these ones fixed, sure, but I don't need new ones.
All right.
And for the sake of the bit, because Palris thinks it's gonna be more funny, I removed the clothes that I have on, except for anything that didn't have like claw marks in it. So like my pants, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think you took any damage to your legs. I think it was all your chest.
Yeah, all torso and yeah, all torso. So I take off all my shirt stuff and everything, and then I just put my diplomat's pack on my back and start walking out of the store, and it'll be like, all right, how much do I owe you before I leave?
We'll say 2 gold.
Okay, and I put 2 gold on the counter. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to seeing your good work and everything.
All right, you head out, and then as you're heading out, we'll go over to the leather workers. You guys walk up, and you can kind of. The leatherworking shop is not close to the tannery, but you can still smell the tannery.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
from a very, very long way away.
Yes. It's not. It's only because the wind is currently blowing from the tannery to where you guys are right now.
If we're dealing with the good type of tannery, then only part of the village will smell like it. If it's the bad type, there will literally not be a safe place.
Normally you don't go to the tannery.
Nope.
Yeah, you guys show up. The windows are currently open and are in the process of being shut. As you walk in.
Hello?
Yes, what can we do for you?
We're just here to get some maybe some new armor.
Ooh, armor. It's not often that we have that request. All right. What are we thinking today, boys?
Some studded leather. We have some magical iron that we could maybe use for the studs.
Okay, well, I'll have to consult with the blacksmiths about it, but we could probably work that out.
Okay.
All right, so you want some studded leather? What about you? Are you here
I'm
for
looking
armor
for-
or just moral support?
No, I would like some good leather armor, preferably something in a nautical theme, if you don't mind.
You want nautical themed armor? Okay. Nautical themed leathers. Understood.
And actually, I would like it studded. Let's go without the studs, I think.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Well, some just regular old leather armor and some studded. All right, we could do that. And you said that you have the material?
Yeah, we've got
Indeed.
some iron, some magical iron. Yeah.
Magic
And
iron?
some hide. It's sort of a drake hide.
Okay, well, we could work with that. We can work with that. Well, I'll have to take the hide over to the tannery. So that'll take a little while, but well, let's see. I'll need probably about 20 pounds. You guys got 20 pounds of hide?
How many pounds of hide were there originally?
I believe you had 60 or 80.
60. 600 pounds of meat, 60 hide, and 12 skins.
So
Definitely got them.
20 for the both of us?
Yeah, like 10 for you, 10 for you.
Oh, okay.
I suppose we could make that work.
Yeah, that leaves us with a good amount left over.
And that'll be roughly 20 gold from you, Mr. Leather. Well, actually, no. My bad. Let me round that up. For nautical themed, we gotta do a little extra work, so we'll go with 25 from you. And for you, Mr. Studded, we need about 90 gold.
Ooh.
What if I included an extra 5 pounds of the leather?
Both of you adding the 5 pounds of leather?
I would be willing to contribute.
This is, after all, Drake hide.
Alright, how about this? You give me 10 pounds of hide and 3 pounds of your iron that you got. That'll give me a whole extra set of that that studded leather that I could sell. And that'll cover it.
That seems pretty reasonable.
Right.
Yeah, okay. We'll give them the materials.
Alright.
Of course, you'll manage any fees with the tannery.
Oh, don't worry about that. I got that covered.
Very good then.
Shumon.
All right, you guys. It'll take a little bit longer than it'll take like maybe a week or two.
Cool.
All right. You guys head back out. Meet up with Paulus.
Yeah, Polaris.
Yeah, so I
Is
just
he
said it
still
wrong the first
walking?
time.
Is he still walking around in just his trousers?
I am, yes. For the bit, yes.
Yep, you
Paulus.
just see a torso of Paulus walking around.
What?
They see me, and of course, I am playing the mouth harp.
And here I was thinking you couldn't get any less attractive.
What was that? Did the cat speak up?
Uh-oh.
As you guys are, getting together, you notice Elwyn running up to you guys.
Oh, hey, Elwyn.
She looks panicked.
What's going on?
So my father ran into something out in the woods, and it's not good.
Well, aren't you guys the hunters? Isn't that kind of your thing, is animals?
It's not animals. And she looks at you with the I showed you guys this. I need you guys' help on this.
All right. I
Lead
start.
the way, I suppose.
Go ahead.
As soon as you guys get out of town, she goes, so the tree has made more kind of itself.
Wait, what?
The tree that we've seen.
Yeah, the one that we took a branch of?
The very,
Yeah.
very dead tree?
Yes. It's not making more trees. It's making... I'm not exactly sure what they are, but it's making something.
Why do I get the feeling that this is going to be a very, very bad day?
Should we get torches?
That's not the worst idea.
I already have one.
Let's all light our torches and head out into the forest.
All right, you guys light your torches and head out into the forest. It takes you guys several hours. Like a couple hours for you guys to get out there. And you notice that she's not wrong, but it's also not exactly the same. Like several of the bushes and stuff around have now got a withered, dead look to them. But you also notice that there's several bushes and things missing.
Hey,
Huh.
Tank? Wasn't there a bush right over here last time we were here?
I think so.
Like, greenery doesn't just, like, get up and move on its own. Does it?
I'd ask the elf.
Well, I mean, it can, but normally not. Like, it's not exactly a normal thing to happen. Though it's not an uncommon thing either.
I'm trying to figure out exactly how concerned I should be, and I just keep getting all of it, which doesn't seem like a right answer.
Well, like, treants are natural and they move around. Dryads, natural, they move around. Like, it's not uncommon, but like it's not a normal thing. Normal bushes don't just get up and move.
Right.
So again, trying to figure out how concerned I should be.
Well, we rubbed some of the goop from the tree limb that we knocked down on some of the bushes and stuff, and now those bushes are gone.
Still getting the answer very.
I'm not exactly sure how worried we should be. I just know that the thing that we did yesterday has had consequences.
Oh, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we also haven't really seen anything super bad, so I'm not sure if we
Yet.
have some. I was getting ready to say that. So not exactly sure if it's something that we really need to be worried about, or if it's something that you guys can kind of explain. But this is only part of it.
Oh, great. There's more.
Yes. And
There's
she goes,
always more.
I don't think you're gonna like the next part.
What?
I don't like the current part.
Yeah. None of this is good right now.
And she kind of like takes you around the other end of the tree. And maybe 300 feet away from the tree on the other side of the clearing that the tree has made, you notice there's this big, looks like impact crater. and you see a gash in the ground.
Which direction is town from here again?
That would be from the tree. It would be southeast from here, the town.
So we're in the direction where one of the stars fell last night.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when you said I wasn't going to like it. You knew exactly what you were talking about right there.
Really don't like this. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that I think is definitively a don't like it right there. I think that's the technical term.
Well, I don't know what this is. So,
You remember the shooting stars last night?
I remember those.
That's where one of them probably fell.
Oh, well, what happened to the star part?
I would assume that it is either the gash or somewhere in the gash.
Oh. Yeah, and as you guys look at the crater, you can tell well, actually, hold on. Let me allow this. Tink, give me an Arcana check because I know you have Arcana.
Ooh. Okay, give me just a second. Give me just a second.
Tank with the Arcana. Bow, bow.
So my phone is. Scroll. Skills. Okay, cool. So. That is a natural 20.
Ooh.
All right. Well, so as you look down at the crater, you can sense magic coming out of it, and you can also tell several like the whole crater itself has had magic infused into it.
Okay.
But you also get the sense that magic is being pulled into it,
Interesting.
like into the crack.
Like it's siphoning it? That's wild.
Yeah, like it's taking the ambient magic from the air and
Okay.
pulling it into the dungeon.
Interesting. Okay, so that's a little alarming. So that means it's probably going to be a very highly magic dungeon.
I don't see why you think that is a problem. It's perfectly normal. Everything is just fine.
We're gonna do our best, guys.
Yeah.
You know, I distinctly remember that not that long ago, as in yesterday, I was eager for adventure, and suddenly, like, my eagerness, I mean, I'm not refusing the adventure that's in front of me, but I don't like much of this.
Well, I mean, if I can refer to your logic from earlier, you're gonna die anyway. Might
That
as
was
well
not-
go out doing something cool.
That is not how my logic went, even slightly.
Potato.
That was not a potato. Or a potato. But alright, whatever. We'll just... thank you for your attempted comfort. It was... interesting.
Are you guys gonna take a little peeky peek inside?
Not even a chance. I'm not getting under that tree until we burn it down.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Being the sort of magical tuning fork, I guess I could take a little peek.
All right. As you crawl down the crater, and you go into the crack. The crack, like it looks like it's going to be like a hard fall into the thing. As you get down to the crack, though, you notice that there are stairs going down.
Interesting. Okay, so this is like they just like shipped an entire room via Amazon drone.
Kind of. So are you gonna take a couple steps in?
You know what? Full send. Let's take a couple steps and see what happens.
All right, so you take a couple steps in. You can see it goes down maybe 20 foot before you get to like a leveled off area. But as you go in to the stairs, you can sense the type of magic that is coming off of the amount of magic inside of it has been altered into necrotic magic.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Yeah, and you get the smell of decay and death wafting up out of the room and everything like that.
Okay. Well,
and that is what you smell, and what your Nat 20 Arcana gives you is that this is some sort of death room.
that sounds lovely. That sounds exactly like what I wanted to encounter today. A death room. Okay, Jigsaw.
Hello, the tree would like to play a game.
I'm gonna turn around and leave like a smart person.
All right. You leave, and as you're leaving, you hear the faint scraping sound from inside the room.
I hate it.
Out of curiosity, is it just me, or is that the sort of tree that you would carve to create Jumanji?
Running faster due to the scraping sound, if that's even possible.
Yep, you were only 4 steps in, and now you are leaping out of the thing.
Yeah.
Yowzers!
And I just come over pants and I'm like, guys, it's death magic. It's just a room of death.
You moved very
Literally
quickly
just-
there.
Yeah, you moved as if something were after you.
Please
There was a
tell
sound.
me that something is. Oh,
There's a scraping sound, and I ran faster because
I'm gonna be straight. There were a lot of answers I wanted to hear from you, and that was none of them.
Yeah, I agree
It's a
with
room of
Thunder. It's a room of death, and you heard something scraping in the room of death.
So we literally have no option to leave right now, right?
Oh no, you can leave.
If we leave, then things are coming.
We just wait. We plan it out, and then we come back when we're ready.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys.
Again, room of
Palvers
death.
is wearing not a shirt on him.
Nope.
You guys don't have any of your weapons or
We have
armor ready.
Captain Underpants in the field right now.
Yeah. Hey, it's a little chilly out here in the forest.
I just love the fact that you, despite the fact that you have a set of clothes in your kit, chose for the bit to take a walk in the forest that is supposed to be dangerous in your trousers.
Yeah, no, Powers is full committing to the bit of seeming more homeless than he is.
And the thing of it is the amount of gold you had in your pocket was mentioned at some point, right?
Yeah.
So we know the fact
That I got
that you
enough
are-
to afford a set of clothes.
you are stupid loaded right now.
Yeah.
So Elowen looks at you and goes, "So it's death magic down there."
You know what sounds like a good idea?
Getting away from here.
Fire arrows. Fire arrows sound like a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Can you make them?
I'll figure something out in a minute. For starters, Tink, Elowen, and Powers, help me start clearing away this brush from the tree. Let's give it a nice wide bare berth.
Okay.
I want like a 20-foot circle around the tree of just bare dirt between it and the world.
Okay. That'll take you a little bit of time to clear out, but yeah, you can do that.
Let's see, superhuman physique because we're D&D characters, but on the lower end, accounting for typical forest terrain, this is about a 6-hour project, frankly.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds reasonable.
Let's get to work.
Well, 6 hours, you know, hopefully by then my shirt and stuff will be done.
Which one of us has the lowest strength and endurance? It's not Elwyn, for sure.
I have the lowest strength, but I guarantee you I do.
No, I'm pretty
I
sure that we're
have-
tied.
I have a -1 to my constitution, guys, and I'm walking around.
I have a
without shirt.
-1 to my strength.
Yeah, so -1 strength, -1 strength, -1 in constitution. Does anyone not have a 10 in the other stat?
I have a 10 in the other stat.
I have a 10 in constitution.
I have a 10 in my constitution too. So we are all equally unfit.
None of you are designed for this kind of work.
How
As
is-
Elwyn is doing the lion's share of all of the work.
Yes.
Horace,
she
you are
is.
missing a shirt. Go back to the village and see if you can wrangle up some sort of support for us.
Okay, I guess. Wait,
And
so
a shirt.
exactly what are we wanting in terms of support? Like guards? Are we wanting like?
That is an excellent question. It is my severe hope that you will come up with an answer to that question sometime between now and your return.
Okay, and again, we're trying to get into the death chamber.
No, I think it's more about making sure that the things inside the death chamber don't get out to us. I think
Oh.
that's really what we're going for here.
Got it. Okay, I'll go get help.
Help would be appreciated. Lots
And-
of help would be very appreciated.
I start running back to the village.
All right, you start running back to the village. Alone.
Yes.
Oh, you broke the cardinal rule. Dude.
I know.
Don't break the party.
Hey, not only did I do that, I'm doing that shirtless.
Uh-huh.
Dude, Captain Underpants, bro.
Make me a perception check while you're
Here
running through the woods.
We go. Ooh, 13.
13. You do notice a couple things as you're running back.
Okay.
Once you get to about, I'd say 500 feet away from the group, you notice something's like several things actually are following you.
Okay.
Not like directly behind you, but like off on the sides.
Yeah, like they're
keeping
stalking
with
me.
you.
Yeah.
And it's hard to see them just from like the shadows from the trees and everything like that. But it almost looks like some sort of like almost like a wooden creature is chasing after you and stalking you on the sides.
Okay, I've got a torch with me. I didn't let go of the torch.
You do have your torch with you.
So,
I'm just saying, you see these things.
yeah, I'm seeing them like keeping on the edge. I'm curious enough that they're keeping up with me that I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on one. And I'm running back. I'm running back, and I look over at one of them out of the corner of my eye, and I just say, "What's the matter, wooden boy? Can't keep up with your wooden non-muscles?"
And it makes a saving throw.
Okay,
Is that
so
right? It has to do a saving throw, right?
Yes, it is a wisdom saving throw against 13.
It does pass the saving throw.
Oh, poo.
But as you yell that out and you look back to the way you're running,
Yeah.
because it's never a good idea to break
Look-
eye contact.
Yeah,
look
yeah.
away from where you're running.
Yeah, especially in the trees. Yeah.
Yep. You
Dumb
look back
kid.
forward and you notice that there's like a series of vines hanging low enough, suspiciously low enough to
Clothesline.
tangle yourself up in. Yes.
Ooh, love that.
You have
Dex saving throw?
you have a dex saving.
Okay. All right. Here we go. I am proficient in Dex, so here we go. All right. So that is a 14 altogether.
All right, so you narrowly avoid the vines that, as you go under them, you notice that the vines reach out for you.
Oh. Okay. Wow.
George of the jungle, watch out for that tree.
Watch out for that. Ooh.
That tree, and that tree, and also that tree.
Also, those
And
vines.
probably the bush. Don't trust that bush.
Yeah, it's a very suspicious bush.
One of several. Now that you think about it.
You know, that bush was not that fast before.
I'm telling you right now, I ran a race against that bush the other week. Won easily.
Yeah, very
So-
easily. I don't know why it's lapping me today.
Almost no contest.
I know.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's bush steroids. That's what it is.
That's it. Yep. No, so I like slide under the vines. I'm like keeping going. How far from town am I?
You're still like an hour or two away from town.
Okay. I'm gonna start shouting like, the trees are attacking! The trees are attacking!
Give me a perception check, Thunder and Tink.
Well, all right, and
I knew this was going to be trouble. Okay, that's cocked.
I got
10.
an 8.
Please tell me Elwyn
An 8
hears
and a
with.
10.
Please tell me Elwyn hears with their elvish ears. Please.
Actually, hold on.
Please. It's her favorite terrain. It has to be.
She does not hear you because she's busy working.
Pooh! Oh,
So through the sound
no.
of everybody's working at clearing away all the brush and everything away from the this corrupted tree,
Hey.
nobody hears the screams coming.
Do you
from
hear something?
Paul.
The trees are attacking. The trees are attacking. The
After a little bit of time,
trees.
you are able to slowly start pulling away from the creatures in the woods.
The vines! Ah, the vines! They're trying to kill me!
Tink, did you hear something?
Nope.
All right.
The vines
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Stupid bush. Dang thing won't come out of the ground no matter how much I'm pulling, I tell you what. Not to mention, we're doing all of this without shovels, so...
You have an axe. I know one of you guys had an axe.
Oh, I don't have an axe. I know.
Oh, I
Tink.
do. I have a hand axe.
Yeah, hand axe, right? Yeah. I'm using my dagger to cut through roots and dig plants up.
Well, it's either that or like you're just hauling things away that Tink and Elowen
Right.
uproot.
Trimming off branches so it's easier for them to get access to the bushes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Actually, I have my woodworking tools. I would probably have like a pretty decent, like an adze or something like that. They could probably be repurposed for cutting off branches decently. It's kind of funny, you know. I always thought I'd been done with woodworking once the adventuring started.
Come on.
Nope. Never done with woodworking.
I guess. Well, in any case, at least my talents won't go to waste.
Yep. You guys are working. Palrus, you make it back to town. And you see Dwalin, who looks concerned. Dwalin looks at you and goes, "Oh, you look like you've been running for a while." Where's Thunder and Tinkek? You guys might want to come take a look at this. I found that Starfall location.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
a little weird.
I'll go check it out.
Oh no, this is back in town.
I 100% knew as soon as you said that Dwalin was waiting that was where that was going.
So I look at him and I look around. How many people of the town are like in earshot that I can see?
In earshot, probably not many, because everybody's working at the moment. So like, you see like a handful of people, maybe.
I look at Dwalin and very raspy I go, Where are the people?
Well, they're working. What do you need? What's going on?
The guard, everyone, we need them.
What's going on?
Hear ye, all of Splickendorf! The trees are attacking! The trees are attacking!
Dwalin looks at you, exasperated, and just rolls his eyes and goes, "The trees are not attacking. What's going on?"
The trees are attacking!
He just looks around and he just shakes his head to everybody. He's like, "The trees are not attacking. What's going on? What do you need?"
There is a death room underneath the tree we got the branch from 2 days ago. You remember, you were there.
He pulls you down immediately from your shouting and goes, "Stop yelling. The adventure was supposed to be quiet. Don't let people know that we were doing things we weren't supposed to be doing yesterday."
We,
you, me, Elowen, Thunder, Tink.
this is bigger than just kid trouble, alright? People are gonna die.
Show me. I'm sure
Get
it's not
an
that bad.
axe, get torches, get people.
I'm sure it's not that bad. You just cleared the dungeon yesterday and you're worried about the trees and a death room. We've been
Dwalin?
around these trees for so long.
Dwalin?
Yeah.
Every time we've been around these trees, they didn't keep pace with us.
What are you talking about? Trees don't move.
Exactly!
Alright, so then you're talking nonsense. Alright, come show me what you're talking about.
Get your axe, get a torch!
He goes, grabs his axe, grabs his torch.
While he's doing that, I run over to the tailor's.
Do you run over to the tailor?
Is my stuff done?
I'd say yeah.
I quickly go, quick, I need my coat.
She just shakes her head and goes, all right, here you go. Now be careful with it.
I put it all on real nice and stuff, and then I go, thank you. The trees are attacking! And I run through the city screaming, the trees are attacking!
That boy's touched in the head.
I would like to make a persuasion check to see how many people I actually persuade to come out.
All right, make a persuasion check.
All right. +5. 17 plus 5. That's 22.
All right. You end up amassing a fairly good following.
The trees are attacking!
Yep. As you're running through town, yelling about the trees that are attacking, yeah, you get a small following of people.
I like circle the town, come back to where Dwalin was, and I go, all right, let's go! And I run into the forest.
As you're running into the forest, do you look back at all to see who's following you?
Yeah.
You look back and you see about 30 kids.
Oh no!
And Dwalin trying to get them to stop following you.
Go home if you can't hold an axe. Go home.
You see like a couple of kids with like their little like toy axes.
Not toys, real ones.
Dwalin just looks at you and goes, "You need to calm down, Paulus. It's going to be okay."
It's not. I almost got accosted by vines and a moving tree posse.
It sounds like you weren't paying attention to where you were running.
No,
In the woods.
I was paying attention while being accosted by trees that were attacking me, because I separated from people because they asked for me to go get help.
And you did. I'm here. It's okay. We will be fine.
All right, we're in the forest.
Okay, you guys are going into the forest. The kids have been sent back home. No story time from Paulus.
No.
They thought it was story time.
No! Not story time with Polaris, no.
They thought that's why you were running around town yelling about the trees are attacking. So it's a fanciful story.
No! No!
This is the part I hate. It doesn't matter how big the disaster is, nobody believes it until somebody gets
Kill?
disasterized.
Yes. The joys of the fact that nobody believes that the sky is falling until, oh no, the sky has fallen.
Oh no!
It's fallen and
The
it can't get
orphanage
up.
has been crushed by a piece of the sky. How did it fall? If only someone could have warned us.
Egads, why didn't anybody say the sky was falling?
Right?
So you and Dwalin running back through the woods.
Yeah.
You make it to the area where you were being accosted by the trees, and you notice there's nothing going on.
Do not tell me that they cleaned up their vine trap and all that other stuff while I got Dwalin and kids.
As far as you can tell, like you followed your path, and there's nothing here. Suspiciously, there is nothing here.
No, wait a second. Does that mean there's not even greenery? Like there's just nothing?
Like a lot of the bushes and stuff that
Yeah.
that you did pass are gone.
I go, There was a bush here and it's gone. There's stuff here and it's gone. Like, it's more sparse than it's ever been right here. And you know it, Dwalin.
Dwalin looks at you and goes, Paulus, you're under a lot of stress right now. I understand. You've undergone some stressful events in the last couple days.
I grab Dwalin by the shoulders and start shaking him, and I go, "You don't understand!"
Dwalin picks you up.
Yep.
Goes, Paulus, calm down. Tink was almost catatonic yesterday. How many times did you almost die yesterday?
I need you to run in that direction if you're gonna carry me.
He's like, just relax, and he sets you back down.
We
Just
need to
calm down,
go.
breathe,
No.
breathe.
And I run, and I'm running back to the party.
You're running back to the party, and yeah, you make it back to the group, and unaccosted by the trees.
Take
Ah,
Thunder.
Paris. This is all the help you could find?
They didn't attack you?
Explain right now.
The trees were attacking me.
You
They
can see,
chased me, and then they tried to strangle me with vines. And then they changed some of the trees of the forest to their friends. They got more help.
Dwalin looks at you guys. You can see why I'm the only one that came.
Dwalin, you need to get your axe and get to work right now.
He looks over
I
at
turn and am
Walrus.
directly getting back to work with absolutely no hesitation. I do not look to see if he does it. I get back to work.
He's like, what are we doing?
Tink, what are we doing? What do we do?
We're making sure that none of the tree gets on any of the bushes nearby. We want a nice, wide, dead area to segregate it. And then, we're probably gonna burn it down.
Why not just do like a ring fire real quick around so it doesn't have anywhere to spread to?
Yeah, well, you have to be able to control the ring fire.
You're right.
Here's a knife. That's a bush. Put them together. Leave the rest for Ellenwyn and for Tink. They've got the better tools.
Okay. I start like sawing away at this bush with this dagger I was given.
So he basically just had like a what was that? Like a 3-hour round trip?
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Because remember, I have a -1 to Constitution, guys.
So we have about
I'm like dying of exhaustion right now.
So we have about a half of the ring completed at this point in time. Bang.
Alright, so you guys, in the next 3 hours, chopping down the rest of the 20-foot section around the tree.
And piling all the brush around the base of the tree.
Oh, so you guys are walking into the tree.
No, throwing as best we can.
Oh yeah, you guys are tossing the wood as far as you can in, and it is making it at the best like halfway in.
Hope for the best. When we hit about the 5-hour mark, I'm gonna turn to Tink and be like, Tink, we need fire arrows or some other way to get fire over there. Would you mind? If you're there, you're muted. Ah. Right. So we'll assume he's working on that, and we'll keep making
Going in.
What? Do you have a way to make fire arrows or something?
The only thing that I have right now is I can make walloping crossbow bolts.
Just make a way for us to get fire from here to there, and I point to the base of the tree.
Easy peasy. I can just firebolt it. So
Firebolt only has a range of 60 feet, right?
Okay. So then let me look at my other spells here and see what I can
How
do.
far is it? So the entire
I mean,
circle
firebolt
around
can
the
go
tree.
120 feet.
Okay, that should work.
120 feet. It's nice.
120, yeah, 120 feet. So if I need to do that, I can do that.
How far? How big is the tree again? So the whole circle is like 120 feet, right?
Yeah.
Which means it's 60 feet to the center of the circle. But how big is the tree itself?
No, it's like one of those like 1,000-year-old oak trees. Like it's a big old boy.
So we're talking like probably a good 8 to 10 feet across.
I'd go more like 10 to 15.
Okay, so we have to make a range of about 55 feet from the edge of the circle to the base of the tree.
Sounds about right.
If you can shoot at 120 feet, that means we should be able to get at a range of about 75 feet from the tree before you start firebolting it.
Okay.
We'll just say 60 feet to be on the safe side. Make sure you can hit. Because the first thing I expect to happen is flailing tree branches, and we want distance to be able to deal with that if need be.
Yeah. No, this isn't terrifying at all.
Yeah, nothing bad's about to happen.
Uh-huh. I believe you.
So, Tink is going to do a quick little like, kind of like, you know, a prayer to whatever to be like, well, wish me luck, and he's gonna cast. He's first gonna cast Sanctuary on himself.
Nice.
Oh no, you want to cast Sanctuary directly after the firebolt, because if you cast a firebolt on a target while under Sanctuary, they'll be able to get past the Sanctuary automatically.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
Right.
You are correct, sir.
I have died to that exact same mistake before, so
Correct.
You are not
So
right.
then, man. Yeah, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 60 feet from the tree.
as soon as we're done, then
Firebolt, and then I'll use my bonus action after that to cast Sanctuary on myself.
All right, so you cast Firebolt at the tree. Before you cast Firebolt at the tree, Elowen looks at you and says, "Are you sure this is going to be a good idea? And nothing bad is going to happen when we do this."
not even in the slightest.
Not a shred of confidence in the world that that's the case.
Okay, but we're still going to move forward with this.
We
Out of
need
out
to
of
do this
curiosity-
before the army of trees stops us.
Question: do you have a better suggestion?
No? I'm just a little curious why we didn't do this yesterday.
You know, good question. That is a smashing question.
You know,
like
each of
in,
us
in
were
the history
kind of almost dying yesterday in our
I think she
own...
means.
I meant the day
I think
before.
she means
I meant the day before.
yesterday, yeah.
My bad.
In the
day
history
before
of questions, when they write the list of the top 100 questions, that will place. All right, that's in there. Okay, so
All right, you fire the firebolt. You watch the firebolt. Everybody watches the firebolt fly through the air gloriously. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
I sure will.
It is a tree. so it shouldn't be hard to hit.
Should not be hard, hopefully.
13.
It flies true, hits the side of the trunk, and you see it smolder a little bit on the side of the trunk. And as it smolders, you notice the tree do something unnatural.
Oh, I hate it. I knew it was gonna happen though.
You see the limbs of the tree start moving around, but also you notice the trunk of the tree split.
I'm sorry, what?
The trunk of the tree at the bottom, it
Yeah.
splits open.
Okay.
As it
How many
splits open,
teeth?
oh no teeth. As it splits open, you then notice that more sections of the trunk of the tree start to split open.
Yeah.
As what looks like to be one leg rises out of the dirt, roots attached, and shooting up into the trunk of it. And then as it steps down and lifts its other foot, same thing happens.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that this is what I expected to happen, but I'm also not saying I'm surprised.
You also notice that the canopy kind of shrinks in on itself. And it-
no.
This tree then takes one of its arms and pats out the fire and wipes the fire off of itself. As you see two what were like gnarled knots of it open, and you now see baleful red eyes.
Hey, Ballad. The trees are attacking.
Dwalin.
As you guys yell for
now?
Dwalin, you hear the pitter patter of Dwalin's feet.
As he's
and
running.
Yeah. Elwyn is takes a look at it, takes a look at you guys, and says, "It's time to run."
I don't know if it'll help, but I am faster than Powers, so...
I am running. I'm gone.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Tink, you have a 25-foot movement speed, right?
Hold on. I believe I have full movement speed. I could be wrong. Hold on, let me see where that is here.
I have 30.
Trying to figure out where it tells me my movement speed. Oh. Oh, I bet it's gonna be mine. Actions. Where does it tell me my specific?
Could be in
my specific movements here.
if you're using D&D Beyond or a similar app, it's actually just going to be right at the top.
Well, I'm using it on the phone. Let me pull it up on the computer.
It should just be right at the top. You'll have your proficiency bonus, your walking speed, your initiative, and your armor class just right across the top there.
So on the app, it's got hit points, armor class, and initiative. So I'm gonna pull it up on the laptop here.
I guess I just have got a larger screen size. I'm using a
That's
tablet, so...
probably also accurate.
Tablet would have a different vision.
I have a full 30.
Okay, good.
Full 30, yeah.
Because I'm fine with leaving Powers behind, but not
That's
with leaving you
hilarious.
behind.
We all have the same movement speed.
Cool. Well,
Look at us.
except for, I've got, let's see here, feline agility. I can double my movement speed until the end of one of my turns, once per day.
Well,
So-
I mean, are you doing that?
Not yet. we're gonna see what happens. So my problem is Dwalin. Dwalin is a dwarf. He has 25-foot movement speed.
Yes, he does.
So yeah,
That's
and he's
why
also in
he
the front.
ran before us. That's why he was gone before us.
Except for he's also in the front with the trees.
No, but he, like, DM just narrated us.
Right? He's in the front with the trees from earlier.
I mean, yeah.
So
And he'll use his axe to cut through them, hopefully.
I love your optimism. Speaking of optimism, let's see how quickly we can run.
Yeah. You guys are all running. Dwalin is moving with purpose, is what Dwalin's doing.
He's
So
full
Dwalin.
dashing every
I-
turn.
He is moving quick.
I am cat running right now, right on all fours. So Dwalin, the trees, you think they might be attacking?
That's not trees, that's tree. The tree is attacking. That is
What's
different.
It
is different. Trees is plural. It's like
What's that up
goblin
ahead
versus
there?
goblins. And he looks up and he sees it's a clearing of trees.
Were those there when we were coming back this way?
Yeah, they were. They're trees. They don't move. Except for that one. And he points over his shoulder. That one apparently moves.
As soon as he is about to get attacked or grabbed, I'm keeping my eye open for that.
You're keeping your eye open. You're looking around.
Mm-hmm.
You're not seeing anything out of the ordinary.
This is not good.
We don't say.
They may all be headed to where the star fell, while the big guys distracted us.
I'd be okay with that.
Not where I thought you guys were gonna go with this encounter at all.
Are we running back to town with this guy chasing us?
Okay, quick question. Do you have a better plan?
I'm just.
We are bickering about
I warned
leading
everyone.
this back to town as we are running back to town.
I tried to
yeah,
warn
you guys-
everyone. I did.
you guys
I
are
tried.
running? It gives chase for probably like the first mile, and then like it loses sight of you because you guys are. I assume you all are dashing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is trying to navigate its way through the trees, being the size of a tree.
Yeah.
So it is having a hard time.
Never been so happy to be itty bitty.
Right. Comparatively.
Chasing people. Excuse me.
Pardon me. Make way, make way. But yeah, as you guys get away from it after like the first mile, and then you can hear it kind of stomping, Phil. And then they just, Elowen and Dwalin look at you guys and go, "That wasn't a good idea."
Okay. So imagine that, but a bunch of little ones all around us. Okay, that's what I was dealing when I went to go get you. Point at Dwalin.
So as if things could not get any worse, we have managed to make the surrounding landscape angry with us.
Blame Palorus.
I didn't burn the tree.
No, but you did insult it the last time we were out here.
When?
I can't remember the specifics, but knowing you, it definitely happened.
No! I wouldn't insult the non-living thing! The
of
non-living
curiosity.
thing didn't give me a reason to insult it!
Out of curiosity, did you or did you not insult the trees while you were running from them? I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this.
I don't want to hear it.
So you do have a history, you admit, of insulting trees.
I don't want to hear it right now.
All right, I'm just saying.
Shut up.
So, I'm going to ask a question, and I'm very hopeful for the answer. Dwalin, please tell me that you went to visit the nest and that there was nothing notable there.
I went and visited the nest, and there was nothing notable there.
I don't like the way that you said that.
However, I originally came back to find you guys, and you guys weren't there, because I also found, how do I describe this? A hole in the ground?
Like the one in the mountain?
Oh, good.
No, like a crack in the ground.
Okay, all right. Any disturbing noises? Anything concerning about it?
I didn't go in it, so I don't know.
Did you go near it?
Near enough to look at it. That's about as far as I went.
Didn't see anything around it?
No, not really.
Crack on the mountainside?
What on the mountainside?
Crack on the mountainside?
Everything was okay. It wasn't on
Alright.
the mountainside, it was on the ground.
Then officially, that is priority 5 right now. Priority 1 is making it back to town. Priority 2 is killing the trees. Priority 3 is killing the big tree. Priority 4 is the dead hole. And then we can deal with whatever that other hole is. Although we should probably scout it out to make sure it's not, like a portal to hell or something.
Elwyn looks at you guys and goes, "You know what that was, right?"
An undead trend?
Okay, you do know what it is. You know that we're not capable of defeating that right now, right?
I suspect that with enough enthusiasm, we can find a way.
We have to get help.
I'm thinking a combination of carts full of hay and torches would be a good place to start. Also, I did not know what it was. That was a complete wild guess, so score 1 for my luck, I guess.
She looks at you. If we get more people involved with this, a lot of people are going to die.
And if we don't?
Then we need to get gear and figure out how we're going to deal with this without killing half of the village.
I
don't know what to do. There's so much happening right now.
Do we have enough money to obtain 500 pounds of flour?
I don't know. What's the going rate on a gram?
Let's
Lol.
see here.
Lol.
Right now, right now in the village, I'd say that it's likely that flour is probably going. Let's see here. Standard loaf of bread would be running 10 copper.
Hold on. Let me see if it has it in the book of goodies. Let's see. A pound of flour is 2 copper.
Ooh.
Are we seeing any inflation due to the season or the accessibility of flour?
Well, you guys are not in a farming village. You guys are, so you do have that problem.
Right.
So you'd probably have to go to one of the farming villages in order to get a large quantity of flour.
True.
Okay, let's table that idea. Oh! You know, if we need to source it cheaply, we don't need flour, we just need chaff. And given the fact it is harvest time tending towards winter right now, right?
No, I think it was spring.
So are we going to be seeing a spring wheat crop, or is this a straight spring to fall growing season?
I would say you probably have some spring crop.
Then obtaining 200 pounds of chaff will probably be pretty easy if we've got a couple of nearby farming villages. Actually, you might not know this, but threshing buildings had to incorporate large blower fans back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s due to a large number of dust explosions caused by electric lights and chaff. So, yeah, that'd be pretty easy to source. And given that my character grew up in a fishing village and saw some small degree of sea trade, or at least water trade, he would be aware of the high flammability and difficulty of shipping large amounts of this sort of material. But we'll save that for Plan B. Tink, you got any plans? We need to kill a really big tree.
I stopped planning when I thought I was going to die.
No, I don't mean...
At this juncture, I have no plans.
Okay. Well, let me know if you come up with something. I'm thinking like a massive crossbow, 40 gallons of acid, clerics. Does our town even have a cleric?
Nope.
Huh. Well, I guess we can scratch that one off the list.
Yep. So, Elowen looks at you guys and goes, "Yeah, no, we're not ready to fight that thing yet."
No.
And Dwalin goes, "Yeah, no, there's no way that we can deal with that."
Well, if we don't deal with it, who will?
I don't
Well,
think
it's
that's
not
the point.
following us now, so we'll have to deal with it. That is a problem for future us.
Okay, I'm
Not a
gonna
problem
roll
for
a
right now, though.
perception check just to make sure that there's no little trees following us right now.
All right, make a perception check. Actually, make an investigation check.
Ooh, investigation, you say? Well, it's a good thing that I'm a jack of all trades now, because that is... X. Yep, 13 plus... 15 altogether.
Let me double check. See if there's anything you see. You don't notice anything.
All right. I think we're good for now. I don't see any of the little scouts around.
So, I'd like to roll a check since he said that. I wasn't going to, but then he mentioned the scouts, and so my character would 100% look around for any scouts. You want me to roll this at disadvantage since I don't know what they look like, or something like that? Like make a nature check or something like that?
No, you can just make a roll.
Yeah, sorry, investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Got it. 17.
You also don't notice anything.
Cool.
It just looks like the trees, bushes, and everything else that you'd find in a forest are where they're supposed to be.
You know what? Thinking about it, I think priority one needs to be telling the mayor about the trees attacking. You said your father was at least somewhat aware of what was going on here, right?
Oh,
Ellen?
Yes.
Excellent. So we'll let the mayor know, with his help, what we found, so he can keep scouts out here. Then let's make that hole that Dwalin found priority 2. We can go see if we can get more gear or something down there while we wait for our new gear to be made at the tailor's. And then the tree, the saplings, and the death hole can be shifted down the list for the time being. As long as we can keep a good guard on them anyway. I don't know. What do you all think?
Anybody have any comments or concerns?
let's go tell the mayor. I'm sure he'll listen. I mean, it's not like I didn't run through the town screaming.
Ellenwyn, could you get your father to meet us there?
I can certainly do that. So you guys are heading back to town, and you guys are gonna go have a conversation with the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where we're calling it?
We can if you guys want to.
I mean, we finished the last one with the talk with the mayor, so... or gearing up to talk to the mayor, so I guess... makes sense this time, too.
All right.
And that's your field report.
So you guys have decided to put even more on the plate.
Hey, when it comes right down to it, he's the man in charge. I am not the man in charge. I don't take work from somebody who already owns it. If he needs to put it on the hunters, Ellenwyn's father will be there to take care of it for him.
All right.
Or literally anybody but me, just to be clear.
It's not that I want to avoid work, it's that I want to avoid death.
Frankly speaking, I have the fate of the world on my plate. I'm not trying to pull rank or anything, just kind of important.
I'm kind of a big deal.
We did clear out the dungeon that everyone just piddle farted around in.
For 500 years.
We went back and re-cleared other stuff in our dungeon.
Yeah.
We discovered the fact that there were chests, and literal generations of people missed that.
Yeah.
So, like, you know.
That is a thing that happens. Most villagers don't even know about that concept.
If this was an elf village and it had been 500 years, fine. That tracks, right? This is a human town with tabaxi living in it.
Yeah.
That's dozens of generations. Anyway, lazy ancestors aside, you know what? That's where we got it from. It's not our fault. Our ancestors ingrained the idea of passing work on to other people. So that's what we're going to do.
That's what we're gonna do.
Living up to a long and honorable tradition.
Honorable in some circles. Oh man. No, it was a blessing to have the session tonight. I loved it. I loved hopping right back into these characters.
Yes,
Man.
it was quite enjoyable.
Is it just me, or do these characters have some of the best chemistry of just about any game I have ever seen? This has been an absolute... This has been hilarious.
I have this trend of building these really wholesome characters that end up getting immediately traumatized.
Deeply, deeply traumatized. Yeah,
No
yep.
joke. He does.
It's only a couple of near-death experiences. That's all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, you give Corn some credit. Okay, Tink is nowhere near as traumatized as he is going to be. So
Yeah, it's building up.
That is the goal. And now you guys have some problems to deal with.
Yeah. All it takes
Like the
is a
evil
little
trend.
steady push, right?
the evil Trent that is 100% following us back to the village. Problems like that. Just asking.
I mean, look, you guys stumbled into a situation, and you guys made that situation way more worse.
Of
On not only
course.
yourselves, but on everyone else.
Yeah, of course.
We had the information we had, and we acted on it, and that's
That's what I love. You guys made decisions, and the unintended consequences of those decisions is where I thrive. That's where I just, this is a delicious meal for me. Thank you very much.
You remember how Thunder did not want anything to do with that, right? Like, this is Thunder is responsible for many problems, but this is not one of his.
Nope, you guys spent a good hot minute dealing with that tree. And you know what? That was just a little sprinkle, and then you guys said, you know what? We're gonna make this our first major conflict of the whole campaign.
Oh boy.
And then now you'll be dealing with a war of attrition.
Yes. Oh my
Hey.
gosh, yes. Hey. There it is.
Because you guys are gonna be dealing with the sneaky sneaks of the forest is alive.
Yes.
We're alive with the sound of
There's nothing
screaming.
Oh my
And
gosh.
also tearing the flesh, bushes moving at unusual paces.
Bushes moving at unusual paces? I don't think they exist.
Let's see. Bmo. What would that be? Bmopa. Bmope. Bmope.
Yeah, bemopes? No, I don't think they exist.
Now I have an image in my mind of somebody being jumped by a hyper aggressive bush, and it
Yeah.
is way more terrifying than it sounds.
I know. Practical effects, right? That makes the
Right.
difference. No. First off,
Vietnam just got way worse because now the trees speak free.
oh no. Oh no. I just want to say thank you all so much for tuning in to Midwest Dungeon Delvers, to the War of Attrition second session. It was a blessing to have you here. I hope you were just as blessed. You can catch all of us together again at the end of the month, the 31st of May, plus an extra special new cast member joining us for the new season of Source Code. So tune in, and I cannot wait to share more with you as the month progresses. But ladies and gentlemen, tune in for that. You're gonna really enjoy it. All right. Anything else, Corn?
Nope. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys and go through all of this crazy adventure that we're setting up. The next session will probably have a lot more combat in it,
I would imagine so.
so
Oh,
be
good.
prepared.
Be prepared.
But other than that, no, I think we're doing good.
All right.
I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful week, and it's good having everybody.
Yeah.
Always, Corns. It's been fun in a horrible kind of way, or horrible in a fun kind of way. Either or.
Either way, take it how you will. All right, y'all. We will see you all in the next stream. More than likely, I'll be playing Crimson Desert. All right. Peace, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
About a quarter-mile past Clearwater Wharf, you'll find the town of Old Splickendorf, where the lanterns swing and the creek runs black, and you don't ask why some folk don't come back. There's a preacher drunk by the general store, a ferryman sleeping on the tavern floor, and the sheriff swears by a crooked star, stay far away from where the tree lines are. Hey, down in Old Splickendorf, where the river mud sticks to your soul and boots. Hey, down in Old Splickendorf, where the truth gets buried neath the willow roots. About the fog at night, say they seen shapes by the pale moonlight, and old Miss Elowen by the butcher's stand keeps a silver bell tucked in her hand. There's a boy named Dwallin with a lazy eye, claims he watched something walk on by, and the graveyard gate got chained last spring after folks heard something start to sing. Hey, down in Old Splickendorf, where the church bell rings but nobody prays. Where the crows fly south for 14 days.